been uploading anything since about Christmas time, so I'm sorry about that. Today's video is going to be a prom makeup look where I've done quite a smoky eye and I'm wearing a black dress. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, make sure to keep watching. The mirror is quite far away, so excuse me if I'm like looking over there. This is me without makeup. All of my concealers are brightening concealers, so I don't really want to put them on any blemishes, so I'm going to start off with Rimmel Match Perfection foundation in Ivory. This is an oxidizing foundation, so when you put it on, it looks lighter, and then like when it lets the air hit it, it gets a bit darker quite rapidly. So try not to go overboard with this foundation. I'm just going to take like a really small amount and then just put it on any blemishes that I have, which my skin's not doing quite great at the moment, so I've got quite a few, especially around my forehead. I'm just going to rub it in because I left my stippling brush at home. I'm just going to have to use my fingers to blend today. That's not quite like full coverage, but like it's getting there. We'll get in there, but it will be alright at the end. For my actual foundation, I'm using NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation in the colour Mont Blanc. So it looks like this. This is not oxidising, so the colour that it comes out the bottle is pretty much covering your face. Just use a bit of that. Normally I'd use a primer, but I left that at home as well. As you can tell, I'm not at home, otherwise I'd have all my stuff with me. But especially for prom, you kind of need a primer because it will make your makeup stay on the whole time. Personally, I prefer to use a beauty blender, but I've lost that. I'm really disorganised if you can't tell. And all of the shops have been sold out of that recently, so when I see one I will get one. But yeah, just use a foundation brush, or if you don't have a brush, just use fingers because the heat from your fingers will blend it in anyway, so it'll be alright. If you're going to have your hair up for prom, make sure you put some on your ears as well, because you don't want to have like a really tanned face or whatever colour that you're going for and then end up with really pale ears. It's got to slip really weird. This would be so much easier if I had a brush, but I don't, so make sure to bring it down your neck and just try to blend it in as best as you can. Next up is contouring. I'm using the Laura Mercier Cream Contour Palette, which looks like this. So it has quite a few different shades of brown, with a shimmer brown here and a highlight for here, and then has all of these, so if you don't really know what to do, unless you haven't watched my videos, you can have a look here and it will give you all these tips. So yeah, it's quite good, but like you can get a cheaper one. I'm just going to take the contour number 1, which is the lightest brown. I'm going to put it in the areas that I do want to contour, but not too harshly. Just take it down the sides of your nose and underneath, and then under your chin, so that if photos are taken from below, it doesn't really look like you have a double chin, so which is quite good. Yeah, I don't want to too harshly contour my forehead as well, so I'm going to use the lightest colour up here as well. This will make your face look smaller, more 3D. Then for the contour deep, number 3, I'm going to use this on my cheekbone, my cheeks, to put some definition in it. So a contour should go from the centre of your ear to the outer side of your lip. I haven't really done it that well here, but when it blends out, it should be okay. I just remembered that I don't actually have a brush to blend this with, so this is going to be fun. I'm just going to quickly do a spot clean of my flat foundation brush, and then I'll use it as a clean one and blend it out that way. The point of contour is to make it look natural, so you don't want to be going around looking like this, so just try to blend it out as best you can. Try to keep it in the place that you put it. You don't really want it to run over. It doesn't really matter that much. This would be so much easier if I remembered my brushes. This is actually the worst contour I've ever done. Oh wow. Typical. Okay, that's fully blended in now. I'm going to take Rimmel Stay Matte Powder on a Real Techniques powder brush. I'm just going to bring it over here because you don't want too much shine, especially at an event like prom, you don't want your face to be too shiny in any photos. But you also don't want to put too much powder on because then you end up extremely cakey, so just do a light brush. And I'm going to move on to all of the powder stuff. So I'm using Bourjois Chocolate Bronzer on a multitask brush by Real Techniques. I'm just going to take this over the contour that I've already done, which will deepen it up a little bit. And also make it a little bit shimmery because this has some tiny little flecks of gold in it. I'm just going to blend that out a little bit. And for blush, I'm going to take Coralista by Benefit on a blush brush by Real Techniques. Just going to put this on over here and over here. This also has like highlighting properties in it, so you don't really have to use a highlighter when you use this, but I'm going to use one anyway because I like highlighter. I just remembered that when I contoured, I didn't actually highlight, which is what you're meant to do before you do all the powder. I'm just going to take this Rimmel London Wake Me Up concealer, and normally I would highlight. I've actually done highlighting in previous videos. I'm meant to put highlight like in triangles around here, down the bridge of your nose and up here, but I've kind of missed a step, so I'm just going to try to put it under my eyes. You don't really want to leave like a patch of paleness under your eyes. I'm not with it. I just blend it out. Again, I'm having to use my fingers, but you can use a brush. Under your eye, make sure to always use your ring finger, or ring finger on the wrong hand, because it's the lightest one that actually has the most pressure, if that makes sense. So with this one you don't get that much pressure, but with this one it's still a bit of pressure, but it's not putting too much weight onto the sensitive areas of your face. Please excuse the shambles that is going on. Go in with the leftovers and just go over exactly where I put it on my face. For highlight, I'm using Beat the Blues by Me Me Me, and I'm just going to put this on the tops of my cheeks, under the brow bone, well, on the brow bone, and then Cupid's Bow. Make sure that you blend everything in and it will look okay, regardless of how bad it's going in the process. My camera ran out, so I don't know where it's cut off, but I'm just using a primer and it's going to cut off again any soon. So now I have had to transfer to my iPhone because the camera's stopped working. So I'm going to start off by filling in my eyebrows. I'm using a brown eyeliner from Rimmel London. Just do light strokes because I don't want to make it look too fake. I'm using a Revlon spoolie brush, but it doesn't really matter, just use any brush. Make it look natural. The eyes are going to be darker than the eyebrows, so it will balance each other out. Now I'm using a flat brush and Satin Corset number 68 by Sephora, which is quite a champagne colour. I'm just going to put this over the centre of my lid and in the inner corner. And I'm going to go over it in the highlight in my brow. I'm using the bronzer I used earlier as a transition colour. Put this in my crease. Now from my Naked 3 palette, I'm using Black Heart, which is the last colour, which is the darkest one. I'm putting this in the outer corner and pulling this up into my crease. It doesn't really matter how badly you put it on in the first place, because you'll blend out in a minute anyway. Taking a MAC 217, I'm just going to blend this out. You can really build this colour up if you want. I want to take it a little bit darker, so I'm just going to put some more into my crease and just blend it out the same way. I'm just going to take a cleaner 217 brush to make sure that it's all blended out at the top, because you don't want any harsh lines at the top especially. To lighten it up a little bit, I'm going to take Buzz from the Naked 3 palette and put it in the centre of the lid. And finally I'm going to take MAC Vanilla Pigment. I'm going to put this over where the original Sephora makeup went, so in the inner corner and in the centre of my lid, which will brighten up a little bit. So my brother has recently launched his YouTube channel, Rory O'ConnorTV. You should go and subscribe to that. He does singing, vlogs and technology. Also, my friends Keavy and Kate have a YouTube channel and a SoundCloud as well, and they've done some covers over there, and you should check that out. All the links to this will be in the description, so make sure you check that out after this video. That's right, after the video. I'm just going to go over where I put this in the crease, not the crease, the brow bone. Make sure that it's all blended properly. I'm going to take the clean 217 brush. It's not really clean, but cleaner than the other one. And just make sure that it's all blended out, everything, so that there aren't any harsh lines. I'm going to take a little bit more of Black Heart, put it in the crease. So I'm just going to complete this look with some winged eyeliner. I'm using Rimmel London gel eyeliner in 001 Black on a silicone liner brush by Real Techniques. I'm going to start in the outer corner, but before, not on the flick. So it should go from the corner of your eye to link up to the end of your eyebrow. And just fill it in. Bring the eyeliner underneath the eye in the outer corner. If you bring it too far in, it will make the eye look a bit closed up, so you don't want to bring it too far in. You can use false lashes, but I don't have any and I can't put them on anyway. So I'm just going to use a eyelash curler and then mascara. I'm just going to put some mascara on. For lips, I'm not sure exactly what it is because all of the writing has come off, but it's quite a nice nude colour. And then just go like this. This will take off all of the excess lipstick on the inside of your mouth so that none will get on your teeth. And that is the finished look. I will put on a dress now so it will look a lot better. I should be having another few videos up soon. Hopefully. I'm kind of in the midst of GCSEs at the moment, so I'm more focused on that than YouTube, obviously. As I said earlier in the video, my brother makes YouTube videos now at Rory OConnorTV. The link to that will be in the description. Also, my friends Keavy and Kate also make YouTube videos, and the links to their SoundCloud